So looks like we got Tank Davis, Lamont Roach coming up tomorrow. And I got to be honest, man. This fight and this card, if I'm being 100% transparent, it's regular weed. I'm going to be honest. You know, it's a little brown and it got a lot of seeds in it. It's not what I would be expecting here, at least the undercard. You know, the undercard is really light. We have one good fight, though, on the undercard. And we're going to get into, I'm not going to go over the entire undercard. I'm sorry. It's not, I hope that I watch the undercard, but nothing on there really excites me. But maybe we'll see some good fights out of it. But we do got Jose Valenzuela going up against Gary Russell. This is the brother of Gary Russell, which is odd. You know, what the hell's wrong with his dad? Naming the same kid twice. This is some George Foreman shit. It's weird, but whatever. But, I mean, this fight now should be somewhat entertaining because Jose Valenzuela, he is a good fighter, 14-2. You know, he's lost to credible fighter Edwin Santos. The good thing about Valenzuela is he will stand in front of you. He's not afraid to let his hands go. He's very active, very mean left hook. He has heart. And like I said, he will stand in front of you and fight. And what more can you ask for from a fighter? You know, you can't ask for much more from a fighter that will do that. And, you know, the funny thing is that, you know, Gary Russell kind of has the same approach. He will also stand in front of you, which is one of the reasons why I think that this will be a pretty exciting fight. It has potential to be better than Tank and Lamont Roach. It really does. Because I think Gary Russell, he's elusive. He has fast hands. And like I said, he will also stand in front of you. And he has a mean straight left. So I really am interested in seeing these two dudes tie it up. I do expect for a entertaining fight. However, I think the problem that I see here is I don't think Jose Valenzuela is a very defensive fighter. And I think that Russell has more defense than he does. And I think that's what will be the difference between these two fighters. But like I said, this should be an exciting fight. I think they both have heart and they both will let their hands go. I expect a knockout. If I was to predict, I would say 8th round, and I want to give that to Gary Russell. But I just wouldn't be surprised if he got caught. I would not be surprised if he got caught because, like I said, Venezuela will let his hands go, and he has potential to get caught. I'm going 8th round knockout, Gary Russell. Now, when we talk about Tank Davis and Lamont Roach, I don't expect much from Roach. Doesn't have a lot of knockout power, which means Tank will probably play with him for about 4 or 5 rounds, start turning it up, and will probably eventually lead to a knockout. Probably in the late rounds. 10th round is what I guess. But yeah, I'm probably more excited to see Jose Valenzuela and Gary Russell over Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. If I'm being completely honest, I don't see this as much of competition for Tank Davis. I think the only way Tank Davis can lose this fight is if he is overconfident and plays around, which I don't a lot of time see him do. You know, I think a lot of time with Tank Davis is he will figure you out. Similar to Mayweather. I'm not comparing the two, but just like Mayweather, he takes a couple rounds to study you. It may look like he's losing, which will give his opponent confidence. And then, you know, after 3-4 rounds, he really starts to turn it up. And I think that blueprint will work on Lamont Roach. I don't see anything different. However, I would like to know what you guys think. I am, like I said, I'm disappointed in this card. if I'm being honest. I'd like to see, I would have liked to see a more stacked card on here. But it's what it is. I love boxing and I'll take what I can get. This is just all eventually. There's going to come a point in time where Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and Tank Davis all have to get in the ring. It has to happen at some point. But honestly, I'd like to see Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn fight first, and the winner of that fight Tank. That's just my personal opinion of what I'd like to see. But it is something I'd like to see. But again, this whole card is regular weed. It's nothing that I would have been too hyped up to see. Like I said, I expect Tank to deliver a knockout and go 31-0. But we'll see. If he gets too arrogant, maybe he gets caught. But doubt that it happens. But let me know what you think. As always, please subscribe, follow for more boxing content. Until next time, I am out.